For game number 2, Gladiators and Casco Bay. This is Noon with a shot saved there by the Gladiator goaltender. Try to get my scoreboard going. There's another shot saved by the Gladiator goaltender. All right, folks, just trying to get things organized. Sorry about that. Second game of the day for Casco Bay. They're in their whites. Gladiators in the black. Shots on goal are 1-1. Another shot saved there by Shoemaker in the net for game number 2. This is Wolfline chasing in the far corner. Wolfline takes a hit, held in there by the Gladiators. Long shot comes in, saved easily there by Shoemaker. Puck goes out of play with 20 minutes to go here in period number 1. Remember, these are 2 halves. Face off to the left of Shoemaker. Gladiators control this high to the point. Kept in the zone, chasing after it is Casco Bay. Heavy hit in the corner. Looks like we got a new skater out there. Defenseman number 18. Have to get a name on that one. Puck comes out front. Handled here by Jolly. Jolly shifts it up the wall towards Wolfline. Wolfline on the chase here. Wolfline tries to get it out front. Nobody's home, and out comes the Gladiators. 19-19 to go here, first half. Shot comes in, short side. I don't think it got on goal. Casco trying to get out of the zone. Jolly's pass intercepted at the blue. Long shot comes in, handled by Schumacher, and he'll cover it up with 19:03 to go. Casco comes back out with Lambert, Duffy, and didn't catch the third forward there. Looks like Woolworth. Puck comes out to the blue line. On the chase is Chase. Chase and Duffy trying to force this puck. They go indirect. Lambert's there on the steal. Lambert brings it into the offensive zone. Puck poked off his stick. Broken up by Lambert. Lambert, good back check. Welch finds Adams. Adams finds Woolworth. Woolworth tries to go wide to Lambert. Pass tipped away. Lambert's going to hold the zone though. Duffy with the puck. Duffy to Lambert. Lambert in his skates, can't find it. Puck held in at the line nicely. Pass over to Woolworth from Welch. Oliver Adams at the far blue. Steady Eddie. Oliver Adams. He gets some help from Duffy. Duffy fishes that out. Held in at the blue by Woolworth. Long shot. Doesn't reach the goal. Gladiators now trying to get it out of the zone. Duffy with the hit. Good job there by Hobie Duffy. Holds it into the zone. Duffy. Backhand pass. Intercepted. He gets it back. Down now to Lambert. Lambert avoids that hit. Welchie. Can't hold it in. Duffy does. Duffy gets tripped up. He has the puck. Duffy throws it in front. Nobody there. Woolworth trying to get it now. Woolworth in the corner. Good shift here. Woolworth down low to Lambert. Lambert working hard in the corner. Noah Burrill from his Greeley teammate. Lambert trying to get it to the front of the net. Lambert, good work here. Woolworth trying to get out. Lambert and Woolworth, but it's out of the zone. Here comes the Gladiators. Gladiators shifting. Shot comes in, saved by Shoemaker, and that'll be a stoppage of play. 17.25 to go. 4-1 shots on goal early for the Gladiators. Puck is down. Hinckley wins the draw. Noon with it. Noon has a semi-breakaway. Noon getting on his backhand. Held up there. No shot. No, we got a penalty. Holding is going to be the call. Mariners go to the power play. 2 minutes for holding is the call. Casco here with Ramalama Hinckley. Jack Noon. Jackson Williams. Puck is down. Here is a long shot. Off the goal post and back in the goal. It's a goal. That snuck in off the goal post. Carter Gillespie has the goal and Casco Bay has the lead. Just 15 seconds into the power play, Gillespie rung it off the post. It bounced off the goaltender and into the net. Casco Bay won. Gladiators no score. Puck is down. Into the zone they come. It's Wolfline on the chase. Wolfline digging in the corner. Good work there by Kel Wolfline. He's got Lambert. Lambert and Jolly. Lambert trying to fish it out. Gladiators will take this. They're short skaters, so they'll take anything that bogs the play down. Lambert fishes it out. Lambert brings it out front. He scores! Mitchell Lambert with savoir-faire. It's 2-0 Casco Bay. Good effort there by Lambert. Digging that puck out of the corner. Taking it to the front of the net with a nice power move. Casco Bay 2. Gladiators no score 10 minutes into this one. A little less than 10 minutes in. Puck's up the wall. Gladiators trying to gain some momentum. Here comes Lambert. He gets it deep. Stopped in behind the net by the goaltender. He has a little trouble with that. Off the side of the net in front of the goal. Nobody was there to poke it home, though. Jolly trying to fish it out. It comes up the wall to Gillespie. Gillespie to Lambert. Lambert tripped up. Lambert trying to leave it for Jolly. Jolly fishing for pucks. He's got this one. Jolly to Lambert. Poked away by the Gladiators. Heavy hit there. Holding on to the puck is Gillespie. Gillespie with it. Gillespie, I'm thinking that extra D there that wasn't here for first game. I think that's Kieran Powers, if I had to guess. Here is Jolly. Jolly out wide to, yeah, this looks like Powers. Kieran Powers up the Wolf line off his stick. Sticks with the puck, though. Trying to fish it out of his skates was Wolfline. Powers into the corner. Wolfline's going to pick it up in behind the goal. Wolfline looks up. Wolfline tries to get it out front. Gladiators have it. Gladiators pass indirect. That's going to go down for icing with 13:45 to go in the first half here. Remember, it's 2 halves running time during this 18U round robin. Casco Bay, this is their second of 3 games today. They'll play the Biddeford team to close things out, and then they're back at it tomorrow against the Evolution and Polar Bears. Here we go. Hinckley, Duffy, and Woolworth on the draw. Hinckley, Duffy on the chase. Obi Duffy. Obi Duffy with Hinckley. Hinckley fishes it. Hinckley looks for help. He's got Duffy behind the goal, and Woolworth out high. Gets by Woolworth. Long shot comes in. Pinching is Powers. Powers trying to get there. He doesn't. It gets out of the zone. Duffy has. Duffy spins away. He's got room. Hobie Duffy leaves it for Powers. Powers passes intercepted. Powers gets it back. Powers with a power move, but it's stripped off his stick. Got to move that puck. Here comes the Gladiators back into the zone. Shots are 4-4. Scores 2-0 for the Mariners. Goals by Gillespie and by Lambert. Passes to Woolworth. Woolworth has got a 2-on-1 if he hurries. He gets it into Duffy. Duffy, he's got Hinckley going to the net. Duffy on his backhand has it poked off his stick. Hinckley lays the body, and down the rink it goes. Gladiators trying to get something going. 1v1. Powers chips it away and gets help from Steady Eddie. Oliver Adams. Adams up to Woolworth. Woolworth trying to hit Duffy through the middle. Passes picked off, sent back down below the goal line where Welch will have it. Welch surveys his options. He spins and he is out to the neutral zone, leaving it for Ramalama Hinckley. Hinckley spins around the net. Hinckley looks for an option. He gets it out high to Noon. Noon takes it to the middle. Noon broken up there, and Casco Bay is broken up, and here comes the Gladiators trying to break. Gladiators shot. That just goes high off the turnover. Oh, that was almost a costly turnover. They're okay, though. Lambert gets it into the zone. Gladiators with the puck. Backhand pass up towards their winger, and they chip it out to safety. Noon picks that up. Gladiators are really short on skaters, so as this game goes along, expect Casco Bay just to wear them down. Lambert's shot goes wide. Casco's not with a full roster themselves, but it's definitely a few more skaters than Gladiators. Long shot comes in. It's loose. Here is Noon. Noon stick handling. Noon trying to get it to the front of the net. Jack Noon on his backhand. Jack Noon has the puck. Jack Noon gets it out high, passes in the skates of Gillespie and out to center ice. This is Powers. Powers broken up. And now Williams chips it into the Casco Bay offensive attacking zone. Here is Noon. Noon with the puck. Jack Noon gets it out high to Welch. Welch fluttering, shot goes wide. On it is Jolly off the pad. Goalie had to be aware on that one. Welch flings it up the wall. Here's Jolly toe drag. Mitch Lambert trying that same move. Tries to get to the front of the net. This time he can't. Poked away. Gladiators able to get it out to the neutral zone. Here comes Wolfline now. And Welch tries to cut it to his forehand. Broken up in front of the goal. This is Wolfline. Kale Wolfline. Wolfline takes it for a skate. Wolfline looks at his options. Doesn't have anything. Just flings it towards the net. Oliver Adams shot. Saved by the goaltender there. Nice play there by Oliver Adams. He gets it back. Oliver Adams tries his luck again. This one goes over the goal. Casco Bay getting some pressure here. Expect a lot of that as this game wears on. Here is Hinckley. Hinckley loses it. Welch picks up that puck, and here they come. This is Jolly. Jolly can't handle that puck. Gladiators out to the neutral zone. 1v3. But they have a chance. Gladiators firing a shot. Goes wide. Here's Jolly. Blind pass picked off by the Gladiators. Gladiators trying to turn it up ice. Picked off by Hinckley. Hinckley's got a step. Hinckley, backhand. Hinckley looks for help. Gets it to the front of the net where Jolly has it. Backhand shot, save. And stoppage of play with 9 minutes to play here in the first half of 2. 2-0 Casco Bay. Mitchell Lambert with Duffy and Woolworth. Face-off control. This is Woolworth firing a shot. Save. Here's Duffy on it. Obi Duffy takes the hit. Down he goes. Gladiators out to the neutral zone. Here is Gillespie loses that in the corner. Out front they come. It's blocked away by Shoemaker. Lambert now. Lambert's got Duffy going with him. Lambert to Duffy. Duffy backhands it into the zone. Can he get on it? Chipped away. Here's Duffy. He leaves it for Lambert. Lambert trying to find Duffy. Duffy wasn't looking for the puck in the right spot. That was a good play. Puck is out to neutral zone. Lambert trying to get it to Duffy. Can't. Here comes the Gladiators out to center ice. Long shot goes wide of the goal. Lambert. Pass off of body. Here Duffy. Duffy stick in, loses it. Getting a little bit of a pond hockey feel out here right now, folks. That's never good. Lambert chips it into the offensive zone. Casco's going to go for a change. Gladiators have a free out. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. Gladiators to the neutral zone. They gain the red. Just not enough in their tank. You can see it already. Stripped there by Welch. Welch has an engine that never seems to stop. Welch. Stretch pass broken up back into the Casco zone where Adams will retrieve in the far corner. Adams behind the net. Adams steady Eddie reverses. Welch up the wall. Noon. Oh, he had a streaking Williams. Noon picks up the loose chain. Here comes Jack Noon. He had Hinckley wide open in front. Noon takes it himself. Noon, long pass to Welch. Welch chips it into the corner. Here are the Glads. Can't get it out. Oliver Adams, long shot blocked away. Oliver Adams gets it back. Adams gets it out front. Shot just goes wide. Good look there by Adams to Noon. Hinckley's long shot off the goaltender. Nice save. Rebound off the goaltender and in. It's spelled no one, but it's Noon somewhere. Jack Noon scores 3-0 on the bounce shot off of the goaltender. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There, it went off the goaltender and bounced into the back of the net. Casco with a 3-0 lead. Here we go. Wolf line. Offside here, delayed, but they don't touch. Out comes Jolly. Jolly runs into the official. Lambert picks it up. Mitch Lambert spins. Lambert trying to get into the zone. He does. Referee again in the way. Lambert fires it towards goal. Deflects out to Powers. Powers fans on that. Big hit in the corner. Powers trying to get to the puck. Powers can't get to it. Held in at the line by Jolly. Jolly to Wolfline. Wolfline has time. He shoots. Save. Rebound. Rebound still loose. Rebound fired wide. Jolly had good look there, but didn't get a lot on the shot, to be honest. Held in by Lambert. Lambert in the corner. Lambert stick handling. Broken up easily, and out comes the Gladiators, but pressured off the puck by Jolly. Squirts out to the neutral zone where Gillespie will regroup. Carter Gillespie. Gillespie's got a head of steam. He's through the neutral zone. He has it into the offensive zone. Stops up, looks for a play. Long shot blockered away by the goaltender. This is Lambert. Lambert in the corner. Stops up at the hash mark. Leaves it for Powers. Powers shot blocked away. Puck's loose. This is Wolfline picking it up. Wolfline takes it for a skate. Wolfline. Long shot blocked away. Rebound. Save. Rebound again. Goaltender covers it up. That's a great save. And Casco Bay is thwarted on that attack. It's 3-0 still. Duffy on the draw here between Lama, Hinckley, and Chase Woolworth. Duffy controls that to Woolworth. He finds Hinckley. Hinckley scores! Lama, Hinckley. Duffy won the draw to Woolworth. Woolworth spotted Hinckley going to the net, and Hinckley made no mistake about it. It's 4-0 Casco Bay. Good clean draw. Good play all around. Casco Bay rolling. Hinckley on the draw this time. Hinckley finds Duffy. Duffy trying to get a little daylight. He's got Hinckley going to the net. Duffy trying to find Hinckley in front. Duffy stops up, trying to find Hinckley in front. Duffy gets it out front to Woolworth. Woolworth shot, save. It's loose. Rebound, save. Oh, Casco Bay looking good here. A couple of quick shots. And down the rink it goes. Schumacher stops that. Welchie, the one-man breakout, gets it to Woolworth to Lama Hinckley. He's got Duffy going to the net. Duffy's, thwarted there. I don't think it got on goal. Good play set up there by Lama Hinckley. Here is Steady Eddie Oliver Adams with Duffy. Oliver Adams and Duffy. Oliver Adams trying to fish it out. Duffy has it. Duffy looks up. He's got Hinckley wide. Duffy's going to take it for a skate instead. Duffy looks up. He finds Hinckley. Hinckley with the puck. Hinckley tips it in behind Duffy. Duffy with it. Takes a hit from behind. Here is Hinckley. Hinckley trying to get it to Duffy. Good little work here, Hinckley. Hinckley looks up. He's got Duffy going to the net. Fires a shot. Saved by Trepani. Stoppage of play. 2:30 to play. Casco Bay with a 4-0 lead.
This is cool. I'm glad you do it.
2:20 to play. 2:17 to play. Running time, of course. That was a good shift. That was fun to watch. 2:11 to play. The clock runs. Goaltender doing a good job of taking a deep breath. He's under siege. Casco Bay's thrown 21 shots. Scoreboard has it as 22. I've got it as 21. It's like a Morgan here, folks. So let's recap. We've got 4 goals. Gillespie. I'll never remember these. Gillespie, Lambert, Noon, and Hinckley. I did remember all of them. On the draw, it's Lambert. Lambert loses that one. Here is Gladiators trying to get out of the zone. And their pass is broken up. Squirts in front of the net, but it's harmless. Long shot comes in, sticked away by the netminder. That was going wide. Shot goes up the wall. Here is Powers. Long shot deflected up and over the glass. Out of play with 1 minute and 12 seconds to play in the half. Casco with a 4-0 lead. Ramalama on the draw. Can't win that one. Here is Gladiators. Gladiators. Head of steam. Firing a long shot. Handled easily by Shoemaker. He'll hang on to that one. That's the 6th shot on goal for the Gladiators. 35 seconds to play in the half. Probably time for one more Casco Bay rush if they can win this draw. Face off. Controlled by Gillespie. He fires it up the wall but does not get it out. It looked like a set play. Did not work. In the zone it stays. Gladiators trying to get it out front. Gladiators. Long shot comes in, saved by Shoemaker. That's a nice save. 7 seconds. And that's going to do it. 4 to play. End of one half. It's Casco Bay 4. Gladiators no score. At the end of the half, I've got shots on goal. Mariners 21. Gladiators 7. We'll be back with second half action. We got to take that walk of shame through the hallway so we can get to that second half offensive zone attack. So stay with me, folks. We'll be back for second half action.
You don't want to play against me, did you?
If you have a ton of kids and you want to split them, we don't care who you bring. I'll ask Jason. It's like, if
I was like, oh, of course.
I mean, if you don't want to, you can always let him.
I would love that.
No, please don't say it.
Right, I love looking at it.
I don't know.
All right, folks, second half has started. Doesn't look like we've missed any action, any goals anyway. Shots on goal remain the same. Oh, good shit look there by Williams. Now all over Adams. Second half actions clearly underway. I need a better transition, better exit plan when I get to these second halves. Got some coffee on my computer, why not? Shot comes in, save, rebound! Out to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Here's all over Adams, into the skates of Noon. Noon spins, Noon. Noon chips it into the corner. Here is Woolworth. Woolworth in behind the goal to Williams. Williams is stripped and out comes the Gladiators. Gladiators in, firing a shot, saved by Shoemaker. Another chance here for the Gladiators. They get it out front, intercepted by Williams. Williams to Woolworth. The Woolworth puts it into the wall over here on the near side. Gladiators are out of the zone. This is Ornberger. Cullen Ornberger. He's broken up here. Duffy. Duffy tries to chip it up towards Jolly. Now it's Gillespie. Gillespie looks for a play. He finds one to Hinckley. Hinckley's got Duffy going to the net. Hinckley has it poked off his stick. Hinckley to Duffy. Duffy trying to get it back to Hinckley. Hinckley has it now. Hinckley gets it to Duffy. Duffy looks up. He's got Jolly going to the net. Hobie Duffy leaves it in the corner for Jolly. Jolly skates in with it. Jolly bodied off the puck there. Heavy hit there, Gillespie. And it's out at the blue. Saved by Powers. Powers shot. And it goes in! Kieran Powers scores. Casco Bay 5. Gladiators, no score. Face off at center ice, 5-0 Casco Bay. Gladiators moving it around. Duffy picks that puck up. Duffy in the corner now. Hobie Duffy chips it behind the goal to Gillespie. Carter Gillespie has trouble with it, but then fishes it out. He goes back to his partner, Powers. Powers finds a streaking Jolly. Jolly bounces off his stick. Powers gets it back. Powers finds Hinckley. Hinckley trying to get it back to Jolly. Pass intercepted. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Who's going to come out with it? It's the Glads. Gladiators go wide. Gladiators on the chase. They have the puck. Can they get it out of the zone? No, it's held in by Hinckley. Hinckley's got Duffy and Jolly. Hinckley to Duffy, tip just over the net. Here's Duffy. Duffy with the puck. Tries to shift it back towards Jolly. Jolly fights for it. He gets help from Hinckley. Duffy flings it over to Jolly off of Jolly's skates. Have a Holly Jolly puck. Jolly with it, nice work. Holly Jolly. Oh, Jolly's tripped up. That's going to be a penalty. And whistle blows. Casco going to the power play. 5-0 lead. Shots on goal, I have 23-8. Trying to get some of this coffee off my screen. Face off here. It's Lambert with Wolfie and Welchie and Hinckley and Steady, Eddie, Oliver, Adams. Having trouble getting the penalty clock on the time. Penalty time on the clock, easy for you to say. Face off controlled here by the Glads. Out to neutral zone off of Ollie stick. Hinckley into the offensive. Hinckley looking. Hinckley surveying his option. Pass is in behind Welch. Wolf line with a bomb. Deflected wide of the goal. Held in by Hinckley. Hinckley can't get the second one down on Shoemaker. Shoemaker plays it up to Steady Eddie, Oliver Adams, and Hinckley. Hinckley. Ramsey has it. Stops up at the top of the circle. Fires it towards the net. Deflected just over the goal and out of play by Brendan Welch. Welch with the game winner in game number 1 in the dying seconds. 1:11 here on the power play. 16:24 to go in the half. Casco Bay with a 5-0 lead. Lambert on the draw here. Lambert with Hinckley and Welch. Back to the point it goes. Oliver Adams to Hinckley. Hinckley to Lambert. Lambert shot. Score! Mitch Lambert with savoir-faire. That's his second of the game. Nice pass by Hinckley. Casco 6. Gladiators, no score. All right, face off at the neutral zone. Casco Bay 6. Gladiators, no score. Draw controlled by Gladiators. Up the wall it goes. Here we have it. Gillespie. Gillespie to Powers. Powers has his pass tipped in by Noon. Jackson Williams. Jackson Williams out front. Comes to Noon. Jack Noon. Out high to Gillespie. Gillespie fires a shot off a shin guard. Into the corner it comes. Chase Woolworth can't keep it in. Second effort he does. Woolworth steadies himself, takes a hit on the corner in the wall. Powers gets it low. Gladiators trying to get it out of the zone. Noon breaks that up. Jack Noon's got to play here. Can he make the play though? No. Jack Noon keeps it himself. Jack Noon out to center ice. Passed that earlier. Now it's Gillespie. Gillespie to Powers. Powers chips it up the wall. Casco gets their neutral zone set up. Off a glove. Puck is loose. Chipped up towards Woolworth. Now it's into the Casco zone where Gillespie picks it up. Gillespie's bodied off the puck in the corner. Gladiators come out with it. They put it to the front of the net off the pad of the goaltender. Here comes Woolworth. Woolworth get a little daylight. Woolworth trying to get it to the front of the net. Woolworth on his forehand. Looks up. Woolworth leaves it for Powers. Powers shot blocked away. Jolly can't get to that, and out comes the Gladiators. Gladiators in a 1v1, hit off the body there by Powers. Powers leaves it for Oliver Adams. Oliver Adams up towards Duffy. Duffy flying up the wing. Duffy into the offensive zone. Duffy stops up in the corner. Tries to leave it for Hinckley. Instead, it comes to Duffy. Duffy hits Jolly. Jolly in front to Hinckley. Oh, pretty tic-tac-toe. Goes wide. Up the wall. Here's Jolly. Jolly to the front of the net. Nobody's home. Gladiators get it out to center ice. Here they come. This is Welchie. Welchie's got Hinckley. Passes blocked. Oh, just wide by Jolly. It's a shooting range now. Shooting gallery. Oh, covered was Welch, but he's got an extra jump. Welch keeps it into the zone. Welch fires a shot. Save. Rebound is loose. Gladiators have it. Here they come. They're going to try to get a chance themselves. Duffy on the back check. Save by Shoemaker. Shots on goal, 25-10. Scoreboard has it 27, but that's incorrect. Twelve and a half to play here. Casco with a 6-0 lead. Face off to the left of Shoemaker at the far end. Not going to bother with the zoom at this point. Here is Powers. Oh, Lambert was in free, but the pass was just out of his reach. Good look there by Gillespie. Just out of the reach of Lambert, who's on a hat trick, as they say. Lambert would have been in all alone. He would have been Kevin McAllister, home alone. Here we go on the draw. Puck is controlled by Gillespie, spinning away from a check-in behind the goal. Fishes it free to Wolfline. Wolfline, nice play out of the zone to Noon. Noon with a head of steam. He's got Lambert going to the net. Noon in the corner. Noon. Broken up there. Lambert, though, picks up the loose puck. Lambert trying to get it out to Wolfline. Puck goes to Powers. Kieran Powers, shot deflected in, save. Rebound, held onto by the goaltender. 11-11 to play. Casco, 6. Gladiators, no score. This is the second game of the round robin for both teams, I believe. It could be Gladiators third. I'm not 100% on that. But this is the second one for the for the Mariners. They won their first game 2-1 against the North Stars. Jolly tries to go forward with that face-off. No luck. Out comes Gladiators. Gladiators broken up at the blue line, but they are on the forecheck. Pestering the puck. Chase Wolfline chips it out to the neutral. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Jolly is in. Zach Jolly, save! I think he had him on the backhand. He tried to do the little chip play. Goalie wasn't having anything of it. Here comes the Gladiators back the other way. Broken up nicely, 2v1. Here is Steady, Eddie, Oliver, Adams. Adams finds Woolworth finds Williams. Williams has a step. Williams shot, save, rebound, kicked away. Good look there by Williams. Jolly. The Gladiators are just completely gassed at this point, folks. Here's Steady Eddie. Oliver Adams. Oliver Adams has possession of the puck. Oliver Adams looks up, fires. It's all over the glass. That was coming right at my head. Into your living room. Here is Welch. Brendan Welch. 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 He's got a man going to the net. Welch fires a shot wide. And the goaltender covers that up. 9:40 to play here in the half. Casco Bay with a 6-0 lead. I want keys to a car right now. Noon on the draw. Noon. Hinckley. Powers shot. Deflected. Out they come. Neutral zone. Gillespie. Powers tries to find Duffy, but he was covered. Gladiator shot. Save by Shoemaker. Good save there. Nice play here by the Glads. They try to get a little offensive push. Out front it comes. No shot yet. They fish for it in behind the goal. Here is Gillespie reversing towards Powers. Powers trying to chip it up the wall. He does. This is Duffy. Duffy finds Noon. Noon has a 2-on-1. Noon. He's got Hinckley going to the net. Noon to Hinckley. He scores. Rema Hinckley. So Powers to Duffy to Noon to Hinckley. Peter 7-0. Hinckley having a night. That's at least 3, if not 4 points for Hinckley. Here's Lambert. He's on that hat trick. Lambert leaves it for Wolfline, who scores. It's pond hockey now, folks. 8-0. $7:40 to go. Casco with a comfortable 8-0 lead. Puck's down. Here are the Gladiators. Ornberger broken up. Ornberger trying to get it to the front of the net. He can't. This is Welchie. Welchie reverses up the wall. Wolfline can't get it. Here's Steady Eddie. Oliver Adams. Steady Eddie up the wall to Lambert. Lambert chips it out to the neutral zone. Intercepted, but Lambert has it back. Lambert met at the wall. Can't get it any further, but he regroups to Oliver Adams. Adams leaves it for Welch. Jolly into the offensive zone. Cuts it to the middle. Jolly with a shot. Save. Nice shot there. Nice save. In behind the net it goes. Here we have Lambert. Lambert going to the front of the net on his backhand. Leaves it for Wolfline. Deflected in front. Whistle goes. Puck was loose, but that's all right. I'll give them a shot on that. I'm not quite sure it got to the net. 32 shots on goal for Casco Bay. Scoreboard has it as 36, but that's not the case. Here is Nooney on the draw. We're just happy they got the score up and the penalties this time. Noon. Wolfline. Woolworth. Shot save. 6 minutes to play here. 8-0 Casco. Woolworth. Powers. Woolworth, nice toe. Woolworth fires a shot blocked out front. Noon. Broken up there. Powers. Offside. 8-0's your score. Casco with a comfortable lead. 5.5 to play. It's all over but the crying. Although the crying might have started as well. Ramalama Hinckley on the draw. Excuse me, that's not Ramalama, that's Jolly. Here are the Glads. Trying to get a shot. They do far wide of the goal. 8-0, 5 minutes to play. Here's Duffy. Duffy's got Hinckley. Tries to hit Hinckley through the middle. Hinckley has the puck now. Lama, Hinckley. He's got Jolly going to the net. Hinckley. Long shot comes in. Saved by Trepidate. It's in between his pads. Whistle goes. 4:40 to play. It's 8-0 Mariners. Out to the neutral zone it goes. Here's Shoemaker. Shoemaker up the wall. Here comes Jolly. He's got Duffy going to the net. Jolly and Duffy. Jolly tries to sauce it to Duffy. Hinckley picks it up. Hinckley to Jolly. Jolly trying to find Duffy, but he was covered. Gladiators out to the neutral. 4.5 to go. 4:08 to go. Wide pass. Good look. Here is Jolly. Zach Jolly's got Duffy going to the net one more time. Jolly. Backhand score! Have a holly jolly hockey game. It's the best time of the year. Say hello to teammates you know. You're too young to have a beer. 9-0 Casco Bay. Here we go, 3.5 to play. Lambert's on that hat trick. I guess we could see if he can get that. Nice move here by Wolfie. Wolf line. Shot, save, rebound, scores! That's the hat trick for Jolly. Let's make it an even 10 for Casco Bay. Lambert on the hat trick. Matching his jersey number, 3 goals. Double digits. Everybody go home with a taco. 3 tacos from Taco Bell. Here is Noon. Wide of the goal. Here is Lambert. Lambert over the net. Wolf line. Shot sticked away by the goaltender. Here's Wolf line in the corner. Wolf line. Wolf line. Out of the reach of Noon. 2:20 to play. Here's Cody. Bodied off by Lambert, and out comes Ornberger. Spins in the corner. Broken up there. Nice play by Welch. And now Lambert trying to get it out. Lambert's out. He's got Wolfline. Wolfline in. Kale. Wolfline. Drags. Kale Wolfline. Shot. I don't know that got through. Now it's Lambert. Shot. Save. That's 40 shots on goal for Casco Bay. 25% shooting. Not bad. 1:40 to play. Casco Bay 10. Gladiators no score. Here is Gillespie. Gillespie long shot. Sticked in. Held on to. 126. 10-0 Mariners. Here is a shot going wide by Woolworth, held in by Powers. Kieran Powers? That was a laser by Powers. 1 minute to play. Jackson Williams on the forecheck. He's got help from Woolworth. Chase Woolworth on the backhand. Power move to the front. Picked up by Jolly. Jolly leaves it for Gillespie. Long shot, well wide of the goal. Here is Powers. Powers to the front of the net. Doesn't get there. Powers digging for it with Woolworth. Chase Woolworth. Takes a hit. Here comes Powers. Out to the neutral zone it goes. And here comes Gladiators. Gladiators power move to the front. Shoemaker says no. That's going to do it, folks. His name is Shoemaker. He's the goal taker. Shutout for Shoemaker. Casco 10. Gladiators 0. Impress me with your knowledge. Can you name all 10 goals? Holy Kamoya. Let's give it a shot. Lambert with 3. Lambert with 3. That's 3. Noon with 1, that's 4. Wolfline with 1, that's 5. Hinkley with 2? That's 7. Gillespie with 1, that's 8. Jolly had 1, that's 9. And who had the 10th, folks? Who had the 10th one? We'll give it to... Did Woolworth have one? No. Well, that's what the recaps are for. Anyway, Zamboni's back in shape. Casco Bay's 2-0. They head into the game 3 of the round robin today against the, I believe, Biddeford. And this rink is well behind, so it's supposed to start at 2:45. My guess is it'll be at least 15 to 20 minutes later than that. You'll see it when it goes live. Anyway, folks, Casco Bay 10, Gladiators 0. Have a good day.